give Jake the bottle, you force him to drink it, because that's what you Edomites did. Okay, you force your ways upon us. Jake wasn't celebrating no damn Christmas before you Edomites came over here and conquered this land, man, and put Jake in slavery. Jake wasn't celebrating Easter. Okay? Thanksgiving, Halloween. Okay? Jake wasn't doing those things. You stripped us of our nationality and you forced these ways upon us. Okay? And then you accusing us to the Heavenly Father. All right? All without telling us who we really are, man. Okay? Keep going.
Since thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah, shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory, man. What's your glory? This great old nation of America. Well, let's look at the history of this country, man. How was this country established? Was it established upon righteousness? Okay. Well, was this established upon a democratic process? Did you Edomites come over here and say, hey, natives, you want to vote to see if we should rule or not? I think we can share the land. You know, you didn't do that, man. You came over here with the sword and you murdered over 77 million Native Americans, man. That's how you obtained this land. And after you got through with the Native Americans, you went to the west coast of Africa and you got slaves to build this society up, man. That's the legacy of America. Okay? But you want to exalt this place like it's this great nation. You know, like this is just the most righteous nation on earth, man. Okay? The nation who's, what do they call it? I forget the term.
Pinnacle?
Nah, like what they mean, accusing these other nations of human atrocities or something like that. The word escapes me right now. But Esau, he'll go to these other nations. Basically you are taking these people's rights, man. Look at you, you're killing people. You can't do this to the people of your society. This is evil. This is wicked. But you did the same thing, man. Human rights.
Crimes against humanity.
Human rights atrocities. All right? Human rights. He goes around the four corners of the earth telling these other nations, you are violating human rights. Okay, look, you're killing people unjustly. You can't do that. But how was America established, man? You did the same thing. You did it worse than any of these nations, man.
Show them how to do it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Millions of lives have been taken here in America, man. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, and throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? 99 million, that's just an estimate. 99 million alone of slaves died during the Middle Passage, man. That's just to get here. That's not including the countless slaves you put to death. Okay, or the countless slaves that died because of the conditions that you had them in, man. The lynchings that you did, okay? The massacres and race wars that took place during Reconstruction. That ain't even included in that, man.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's the legacy of America. Rape, robbery, and murder, man. All right? But this man wants to walk around the earth like he's so righteous. You know? He is the, you know, if you want to know about human rights and how to deal with people in a so-called civilized manner, you got to talk to this so-called white man. What all this nigga do is go around the earth killing people, man. That's it on that? You got something else?
Yeah, I got something. This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Yeah, the bloody city is talking about America, man. Because how was this country established? All right? It was not established on a democratic process, man. There was no vote taken saying, yeah, we're going to make this America. You know? Is anybody opposed? Nobody had nothing to say, and then the United States of America was established. That ain't how it worked, man. You came over here, you slaughtered the Native Americans, you took the 13 colonies, okay? And then you declared independence from Britain, man. Okay? Then what you do after that? You had your westward expansion, man, which was basically a campaign to have a mass genocide on the Native Americans, man. Okay, and you actually passed laws to execute these things, man.
Okay.
Look up the Indian Removal Act, all right, which passed by your president, who was a racist, by the way, Andrew Jackson, man. That same devil that's on the $20 bill, man. Okay? He literally wrote in the law that you can murder Native Americans and take their land from them, man. Okay? He made it legal for the U.S. government to do that, man. And that's the true story of America. That's the true history of America, man. Which this man tries to write out. We try to say that the Negroes came over here on a cruise ship. They came over here voluntarily, man.
Indentured
service.
Yeah.
I want to work. There ain't no work here, man. So I gotta go to America to work. I want to pick cotton and live in a damn shack. You know, saying it ain't good enough over here. You know, I heard about America popping. Let's go. That ain't how it happened, man. But see what he wants to do. He wants to wipe that history away because it accuses him to his face, man. When he was implementing these things, he never thought that. First and foremost, that the nation of Israel would be able to, read, and we would be able to look these things up and accuse him. And he also didn't think that we would wake up to the fact of who our power is and accuse him to the Heavenly Father, man. Keep going.
It says, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery.
Yeah, it's all full of lies, man. Everything that you see in this society is a damn lie. Everything that's taught in this society is a lie, man. Okay? Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's a damn lie, man. But he didn't even land in America. Okay, he landed in the Caribbean, the island of Hispaniola, man. He didn't even make it here. But they teach you in this society that he discovered America. And there was already people here. How you discover something that somebody was inhabiting already? Okay? How about I discover one of you Edomites' houses, man? He gonna call the law.
Straight up.
He gonna say you squatting, you're trespassing. You know, you're an invader. Keep going.
It says, the prey departeth not.
Who is the prey? The prey is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Keep going.
The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpse because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Yeah, the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, man. That goes into the things that this society does, the different holidays that celebrates the gods that are worshipped here, man. Which we in one of the seasons of you celebrating and honoring one of your gods, man. Okay? This Christmas spirit that's going on, man. It's just you worshiping your sun god, that's who you receive power from. One of the gods you receive power from. Right?
That's right. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft.
Mistress of witchcraft, man. And that's what America was established upon, witchcraft. It wasn't established upon Christian principles, man. Right? So if it was, you wouldn't see the things that are going on go on here, man. Everything's completely out of order. But they said it's reports that have come out. Wiccan covenants are at an all-time high here in America, man. Keep going.
It says, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
And it caused all these other nations to worship and follow after his ways, man. Through a thing called Americanization. So this country went throughout the four corners of the earth, put these other nations down, and forcing their ways upon them, man. All right? You gotta do what we do. You gotta set up a film industry. You gotta celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Christmas throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You got Moabites celebrating Christmas in China, man. Setting up a tree, putting presents under it, you know. They have Christmas there before Esau came in there, man. He's caused these other nations to follow after his ways. Keep going.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, and the Most High is against you. And that's what we out here proclaiming to you. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is against America. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is against the nation of Edom.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep going.
It says, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Yeah, meaning what? You're going to get exposed. That's what's going on now. You're being revealed, man. You're being revealed as to what you really do, how you really get down, man.
Yep.
Keep going.
And it says, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame.
And that's what's going on now. Every nation sees what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this huge pedophilia
Yup.
ring being exposed on a daily basis, man. Okay, the Roman Catholic Church is full of pedophiles, man.
Yep.
And the documents have come out that they actually protect these different bishops, okay, the different fathers, the other people that's in the church. Once they are accused of sexual misconduct with underage boys, okay, mainly that's who you do it to.
Yep.
Okay, which that goes back to the demons that he worshiped, man.
God.
He does it for a specific reason.
God.
Okay, but all the boys that these Roman Catholic priests be touching, they sweep it under the rug. Okay, they'll try to pay the family off, pay the courts off, and then they'll move the priest to a different parish, man.
Yep. Yep.
He got caught in Argentina. We gonna send him to Mexico.
Yep.
Okay, so when he goes there, nobody knows what he did. Nobody knows that he like touching on little boys, man.
Yep.
Okay, it's a gag order out on that. Okay, and the reason why they do that is because the Roman Catholic Church sanctions pedophilia, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's something that they allow to go on. It's something that they're with, man. Okay, who runs the Roman Catholic Church? Is it a so-called Negro?
X.
Is it one? You know? Is it a Jake from Haiti? It's you Edomites, man. Which means what? You Edomites, you so-called white people, you are into pedophilia, man.
Yeah.
Among other sexual perversions, man.
That's right.
But that's what your nation's all about. All right? Especially Edomite men, man. All he meditates on is little boys. You know? He don't even like his woman, man.
Right. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vow and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, you're gonna be set as a gazing stock, man. Now these other nations are looking at you some kind of way.
Yep.
Okay? All this your pedophilia rings is being exposed. We try to sweep that Jeffrey Epstein thing under the rug.
They ain't letting that go.
He try to sweep that. Nah. Hey, look, he killed himself. So all the information that he had, it ain't coming out. But you're gonna get exposed, man.
Yep.
It's all gonna come out, man. You at least are gonna get exposed. Okay, your senators, they're gonna go. One of the senators in Pennsylvania, either a senator or a governor, he just got arrested for having child pornography, man.
Yep.
Okay.
And they said they got him on acts too, like he participated in on acts as well. So he's done.
That's what your politicians do, man.
Yep.
All your politicians, okay?
Yep.
The mayor, your senators that you elect, the governor, they all practice pedophilia, man. They like having sex with little boys and little girls, man. It's the reason why they quote-unquote killed Jeffrey Epstein, man. He's the go-to guy.
Yep.
He's delivering, them little girls and boys worldwide, man. A lot of these high-level politicians was implicated. Bill Clinton, was it Prince Andrew?
Yep.
You know, the royal family of England. It was like, hey man, look, they probably disappeared him. They said, look, we gonna kill you off, man.
Yeah.
You ain't testifying in court.
Yep.
You know, we ain't gonna let that evidence come out, man.
What year was that?
Excuse me?
What year was that?
But this happened earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
What you got?
Psalms chapter 75, verse 5. I start at 4. Psalm 75 and 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
Yep.
Lift not up your horn on high.
Which your horn represents power, man. And this so-called white man, he has exalted himself. All right? Keep going.
Speak not with a stiff neck.
That's what he's doing. here it is, we come out and tell him what the deal is. We tell him that the Most High going to destroy you. The Most High is pissed off at what you're doing. He's saying, hey, to hell with that. I don't got to worry about that. God don't exist.
Yeah.
I don't got to listen to what y'all talking about. I'm going to continue to rule, man. Okay? So he speaks with a stiff neck. He's proud, man.
Says, for promotion cometh neither from the east nor from the west.
Yeah, promotion cometh neither from the east nor the west. So it ain't about where you from. Okay?
That's right.
It ain't about the origins of your nation. You know, what landmass your nation came from, what longitude or latitude your nation originated from, or even you originated from, man. Okay, keep going.
Nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He put up down one and set up another.
Yeah, the Most High is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. Meaning what? The Heavenly Father's in control of who rules the earth, man. But Esau don't want to acknowledge that. He said through his power, I done gained rulership of the earth. Through my own power was I able to take these nations down. Through my own power was I able to conquer these people, man. And since I'm this powerful nation, nobody can take me down. I don't got to worry about nothing, man. I don't even got to worry about the Heavenly Father coming up against me. So he want to try, I take him out too. You know? Scriptures tell you in Isaiah the 47th chapter that he says he is, man.
Yeah.
He's the one that exists. He's God. You know? I'm the one that's in control. All right? I'm the one that created what you see around you, man. Look what I did.
Yeah.
You know, I put these bricks down. I made these roads. I made my own plants. Who else could do that? You know?
He said, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture.
Yeah, what's that cup going into? The curses, man.
Yeah.
Starting of the red of the eye.
It says, and he poured out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Yeah, the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall pour them out and drink them, man. Meaning what? These curses are going to come upon you other nations, man.
That's right.
Get Jeremiah the 25th chapter.
It says, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises unto the Most High of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Meaning what? These other kingdoms that has been set up and established by these heathens, the Most High is going to throw it down, man. Okay? Can you give me Haggai, the 2nd chapter, the last few verses? This is what we prophesying about. The brothers was reading earlier about when the Lord comes back, he's going to have, you know, all those crowns on his head, which represents what? Him taking the rulership from you heathens, man. Okay? So what did we just read? The Most High is going to destroy the horns of all the wicked, man. Talking about these other nations. You ain't going to rule in the next world to come. The Most High is going to exalt the horns of the righteous, which is the nation of Israel. Okay? We going to be the next rulers of the planet Earth, man. We going to be, well, we are your overlords, man. We just waiting for the Heavenly Father to physically manifest it. You got it?
Haggai chapter 2, I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, and again the word of Yahweh came unto Haggai in the 24th day of the month, saying, speak to Zerubbabel, governor of Judah, saying, I will shake the heavens and the earth.
That's what the Most High is going to do. How's he going to shake the heavens and the earth? With those thermonuclear missiles, man. That's the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, keep going.
And I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms.
The Most High is going to overthrow the thrones of kingdoms. You heathen and your rulerships, man. The different kingdoms you got set up. The kingdom of China going to be destroyed. The kingdom of Japan is going to be destroyed. The kingdom of Saudi Arabia going to be thrown down. The kingdom of Iran. Okay. The different European kingdoms. America is going to be destroyed. All right. Keep going.
It says, and I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen.
Yeah, we're talking about your armies, man. Your armies are going to be completely decimated. You can read that in Isaiah the 34th chapter. Okay? The Most High going to completely destroy you. All right? This is what we telling you is going to happen. Okay? Yahushua is going to come back. One of you ignorantly called Jesus Christ, and he ain't a so-called white man. All right? He's going to come back. He's going to destroy your armies. Okay? And he's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, man. And he's going to help to destroy America and the land of Israel. All right?
and I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother.
Yeah, talking about your military vehicles, man. Okay, your tanks, your fighter jets, okay, your helicopters, you know, your battleships. All your military vehicles are gonna be destroyed, man. The Most High gonna wipe your army out.
That's right.
Okay? Especially Esau, man. This devil is super proud, man. He actually believed that he's gonna be able to win.
Yeah.
Most High gonna show you how a real army gets down, man. He gonna show you what true power is, man. Right?
One more verse it says, in that day said the Lord of hosts, will I take thee, O Zerubbabel, my servant, the son of Shealtiel, said the Lord, and will make thee a signet, for I have chosen thee, said the Lord of hosts.
Right.
It's Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
What's that kingdom talking about? The kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of the nation of Israel under Yahushua, man. Read it again.
It says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Which is talking about the kingdom that we gonna receive. It's never gonna be destroyed. You other nations ain't gonna be able to take us down, man. And this is why your elites are scared. Okay? We basically heralding in the new kingdom to come, man. And this kingdom, it can't be destroyed. So what does this man have to do? He gotta stop it at all costs, man. He has to go all out to try to stop this from happening because this is last chance, man.
Yeah.
All right? If he don't get it right this time, it's over for him.
Good,
But it's already over for him because it's written.
Yeah.
All right?
That's right.
But the only way he can try to prevent this is if he tries to murder and exterminate the nation of Israel, man. Okay? That's the only way that he can win. But it ain't gonna work. All right? Why? Because it's the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that the kingdom of heaven is established, man, and that the kingdom is given to the nation of Israel. You can't get around that.
You make up the kingdom.
Yep.
You can't kill the kingdom, man. You know, yeah. That's why what the elder brother was going into earlier, the Lord, you took out of consideration the remnant. You got 2/3. They already threw it anyways. As far as the remnant, you can do nothing about that, man.
It says, in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Yeah, the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So for you bonehead Israelites out there that can't get it, the kingdom ain't for the heathen, man.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't gonna be no more by sitting on the throne, ruling over the nation of Israel, man. Ain't gonna be no Ammonite on the throne, ruling over the nation of Israel and the other nations, man. The kingdom is solely for the nation of Israel. All right? And we're getting it because of the promise that the Most High made to Abraham and his seed. Okay? He didn't make no promise with Lot and tell Lot that I'm going to set your seed up. They're going to be the rulers of the. He didn't tell Lot that, man. He told Abraham that. Okay? And Abraham gave the blessing to Isaac. Isaac passed the blessing on to who?
Yeah, that's right.
To Jacob.
That's right.
All right? He supplanted it, man.
Esau remember that.
All right? He can't let it go. He holding a grudge, man. And at least they still got that grudge.
God.
You know? Keep going.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Yeah, it shall stand forever. Okay? So the kingdom that is going to be established for the Israelites is never going to be destroyed. All right? Why? Because when you go into the reason why the nation of Israel gets thrown down, it's because of sin and iniquity. But the Most High is going to make it to where we can't do that. So we always going to be in rulership, man. Okay? We were never taken down because we were too weak. You know, that this nation just had better military capabilities than we did, or better military strategy than we did. We always got destroyed because of our disobedience to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? And furthermore, this is already written, so it's going to happen, man. Somebody hold on deck, Daniel, the 7th chapter.
I got it.
Oh, you start at 1, Baba Bashar. It's been prophesied that all these kingdoms will come up into power, man. And everything is happening as Yahweh Shem Yahushua laid it out. You can't get around it, man. Okay? Bring it out.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 1. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and vision of his head upon his bed. And he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matter. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven strode up the great sea.
Yep.
And four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another.
Yeah, so four great beasts came up, one from another, diverse one from another. Okay, and these four beasts represent four kingdoms. Okay? Because you other nations, the Most High likens you unto beasts.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So when you hear about these beasts that come up, this represent you other nations, man. Keep going.
The first was like a lion and had eagle's wings, and I beheld to the wings thereof were plucks. And it was lifted up from the earth and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to him.
Well, this goes into the Babylonian Empire, which Daniel is in that. He was in that kingdom when he received that vision. Okay. This is the order that the Heavenly Father set up, that these different nations will rule upon the earth. Okay. So the first is the Babylonian Empire. That happened, right? Keep going.
And behold, another beast, a second like to a bear.
A second like unto a bear, which the bear represents the Medo-Persian Empire, man. Keep going.
And it raised up itself on one side.
Raised itself up on one side, which that's talking about the Persians. The Persians became more mightier than the Medes. Okay? Keep going.
And it had three ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it.
Keep going.
And they said, thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh.
Which that goes into the vastness of the Medo-Persian Empire, which proves that that's what it's talking about. Okay? The Medo-Persian Empire had 127 provinces, man. That was a huge empire. Okay? And who's the one, what nation took down Babylon? The Persians and the Medes. Okay? So this is history in the Bible. Okay? And when Daniel received it, he was seeing the future, man.
Got it.
Keep going.
After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it four wings of a fowl.
Now who was that leopard representing?
Yep.
Alexander the Great. Which he's the one that took down the Persians and the Medes. Right? And what was the attire that Alexander the Great or Alexander the Great? Okay, wore into battle, man. He wore a leopard skin head. Okay, he wore an actual leopard's head on his head, man, fulfilling that prophecy. Okay,
He acknowledged he was fulfilling that prophecy.
This accounts to he acknowledged. Well, the priest broke it down to him. He came before the priests of Israel. You can read in the Josephus. The Most High sent Alexander a dream, and the Most High revealed that dream to the priests. So he told them, look, y'all set yourselves up like this, because Alexander didn't conquer Jerusalem. All right? The only area that Alexander the Great didn't conquer when he came up on the scene, he didn't conquer the land of Israel, man. Why is that? Because you go into the history, he's seen the high priest and the rest of the priests, he's seen them in a dream that the Heavenly Father gave him, man. His men was like, why you gonna spare this place? He was like, nah, I seen this in a dream. And they brought him in, they showed him the scriptures and said, this is you. You written about in Daniel the 7th chapter, you written about in Daniel the 8th chapter. Okay? You the thighs of bronze in Daniel 2. Okay? You're supposed to rule. This is your time. Alright? He acknowledged that. He went on his way, man. It wasn't until further when Jerusalem got conquered by the Greeks. But Alexander the Greek, he didn't touch it. All right? Keep going.
It said the beast had also four heads, and dominion was given to it.
Yeah, the four heads goes into, the scholars call it the diadotion, which that's Alexander's four generals. Lacomaeus, Cassander, Seleucus, and Ptolemy. Okay? Those are his four generals, man. Those are the four heads. All right? And Alexander's empire was split up between those four generals. They became the rulers. Okay, keep going.
After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly.
Yeah, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. That goes into the Roman Empire, man.
Slave.
Okay. So you had the Babylonians. They came on the scene.
Yep.
They ruled for a time. Then after that, the Medo-Persians came on the scene. Okay, which they're the ones that took down the Babylonians.
Yep.
Who took down the Medo-Persian Empire? Alexander the Greek.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's in the scriptures. Okay, written thousands of years before it actually took place. Then after that, it was prophesied that the Roman Empire would come into power, man, and that's exactly what happened. After the Greeks fell, the Romans came on the scene, which really the Greeks and the Romans, they're the same people anyway, man.
Yep.
That's why they got that term Greco-Roman Empire. Okay? They're the same people. It just translated to the Romans, man. The Romans got the same gods the Greeks did. They just changed the name. Same practices, okay? Same customs, man. And they were doing the same things.
Yep.
Okay? Pederasty was prevalent during the Greek Empire, and it was prevalent, and still is prevalent in the Roman Empire, man. Keep going.
And it had great iron teeth.
Well, how much that goes into the weaponry and the military might of the Roman Empire, man. Which this country has a great military power as well, man.
Yep.
You leave it to my man Trump and a lot of these other nations. They say America has the top military might on the earth, man. It's the reason why they so proud. They believe that nobody can take their military out, man. Keep going.
It devoureth and break in pieces and stamps the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts.
And it was diverse from all the beasts. Why? What separates Rome, or separated Rome from all the other kingdoms that came on the scene? I asked my brothers that question.
It was because they had a democracy.
Yeah, the democracy was a republic. So instead of you setting up kings, people are voted in. You have the Senate, you know. Before that, you have a thing called dynasties, which that's basically, okay, I'm on the throne. The son that I have, he gonna rule after me. You know, his son, he gonna rule after. Ain't no questions about it. You know. This is the line of kings. This is the line of rulers. Anybody that's from my line, they got you know, a chance at the throne.
Yep.
When Rome came on the scene, it was completely different. You vote people in, and that's what you do here in America too.
That's right.
Okay, they don't have kings, man. That's what separated America from the rest of these nations.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, America was established as a republic, where you vote, you know, representatives in, you vote in the ruler. Okay, and after a certain amount of time passes, he has to leave office, then somebody else is voted in. Throughout the four corners of the earth, you still had kings ruling during that time when America first came on the scene. Okay?
It says, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
The reason why it was diverse is because America, and Rome was a republic. Okay, keep going.
And it had 10 horns.
The 10 horns goes into 10 master states of the Roman Empire, man. Okay? Keep going.
I considered the horns, and behold,